Hey everyone, welcome back to Is Your Six Covered? Today we're going to talk about some myths about storing firearms in a hot vehicle. Some of the myths out there is your vehicle can get so hot that your ammunition will ignite your primer, which will in turn ignite your gunpowder, which will in turn send the projectile down the barrel of your loaded firearm. Or it will fire off, as they say, just sitting in a box of stored ammunition boxes. So the temperatures, it can be really hot. The things we need to go to are science a little bit. We need to talk about a little bit of science. We need to talk about what the ignition temperatures are of certain things, what the hottest day recorded in the United States was. So we'll start with that. July 10th, 1913 was the recorded hottest day, and that was 134 degrees in Death Valley, California. So according to the Guinness Book of World Records, that was the hottest day, and it was 134 degrees. So try to remember 134 degrees. Now when we talk about a bullet, we have a primer, a shell casing, gunpowder, and a projectile. Now the primer, which is basically made up of nitrocellulose, that ignites around 320 degrees to 338 degrees. So right there, we're way below half of what the temperature on the hottest day recorded is. Now gunpowder, it ignites at 801 to 867 degrees. So in order to get that all to burn, basically a record date, if I left this out here right now, my gun would get super hot. Okay, it's unloaded. It would get super hot. Here's a mag. And it would probably burn me picking it up on a super hot day. But it'll never get hot enough to ignite the primer, which will in turn get the powder like we talked about. Now there is a few little things. Inside of a vehicle with the windows rolled up, and you probably heard about it when people try to leave dogs or animals inside their vehicle, is the inside temperature. It's kind of like a greenhouse effect. You can actually magnify the outside temperature basically almost by double. Okay, so let's just say it's 100 degrees right now, which is a nice hot day. I have all the windows closed up. Everything's going. The maximum temperature that'll get is 200 degrees. Okay, but as we talked about, in order to get a primer, all right, in order to get the primer to ignite the powder, it needs to be at 320 to 338 degrees. So with that said, if you guys live in hot states and you leave a firearm in the vehicle, maybe you go into a gun-free zone, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of, but you need to go to that building for some reason, you leave your firearm in a safe so no one can steal it. It's tied up to maybe a seat post or whatever in your vehicle, and you're gone for a few hours to do some shopping or whatever the case is. No matter how hot it gets, you'll never have to worry about this going and igniting. Now if your vehicle catches on fire, it'll definitely generate enough heat, which will in turn, this could fire off the round that is in the chamber, so you will have some velocity behind it because of the barreling. But as far as just loaded ammunition in there, it's going to fire off per se, and it's going to be, scary. It'll make a bunch of noise, but it's really not going to be traveling anywhere fast because there's no rifling behind it. But that is debunking the myths. So you guys have a safe summer. Put some sunscreen on. That's more important. Some sunglasses so you're not squinting, hurting your eyeballs, and a hat. Keep yourself shaded. So you guys take care. Hope you like videos like this. Like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And see you on the next video. Bye for now.